Look, Mr. Chairman, I know it's a cup final. I'm supposed to wear a suit, but it's really, really hot, and I don't want to sweat my way through the game. I'm sure they'll understand, sir. No, they'll understand. As long as we win, they won't care. I could manage the game naked for all they would care. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 11, Episode 18 here at H&W Welders on The Impossible Dream. And today we end the season with the Irish Cup Final. We're up against Crusaders. And well, it's a good chance to sort of put a little bit of a cherry on top of what's been a very, very good season for us. Then we're going to have, of course, our end of season awards. We'll see who you have voted your viewers player of the year. And we will also have our goal of the season competition as well. So a lot to look forward to. But before we get to the game, we have actually made a signing. This is him here, Enoch Tryggvason. Let's go with that. He is a young Icelandic left back. You can see we've signed him on a free transfer. There's a little bit of potential there. To be honest, before we signed him, there was about that was a sort of a 4-star, potentially 5-star kind of thing. So he's not turned up and being quite as good as we were expecting, but a C rated signing by the fans, only £950 a week, so we can deal with that if he doesn't work out. Let's have a look at him. What I like about him, I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Physically, he's quite good. Maybe not the quickest, but certainly strong in the air. Won't have to worry about any wingers sneaking at the back post. He's got fairly good mentals. The weaknesses in his game are obviously crossing and, I mean, tackling, marking. They could all be a little bit better. He's 20, though. There is still room to improve. So he's one of those, he's a gamble, isn't he? He's one of those. He may come off, and if he doesn't, we could probably sell him on at a profit. And we'll just kind of see what happens. He's been at Stajanan, or however you say that, in the Icelandic League. He's done okay for them. He's gotten a little bit better each season, more or less. So yeah, picked him up on a free, and we'll just see what becomes of him. But this is, of course, all about the cup final. So let's go and have a look and see what we're up against here. There's, of course, a reminder of the league table. And Ballymena Millard, thank Christ for that, have been nominated, been relegated. 2 goals only on goal difference, and Ballyclare Comrades will face Portadown, as we can see there, to see who is going to come up. Who was the other team that came up? Who won the league there? It was, Banbridge Town. So Banbridge Town are coming up next season automatically. But let's worry about the cup final. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And this is the team we're sending out now. Of course, a reminder, last episode, a bit of a disaster in terms of injuries. Aaron McDade had his season ended, as did Gary Turpie. So we are suddenly a little bit very weak up front. So it's going to be Zanetti in goal. It's Ellis, Simpson, Lewis, and Hill as the back four. McQuaid and Munier in midfield. It's Scully, Armstrong, and Lake. Picasso is the man we've gone with up top. He's someone we have big hopes for. Certainly I do next season. And we've got on the bench Diora, and it's probably a farewell appearance for him. His contract is up at the end of this year. He's good when he plays for us. I don't think we can justify keeping him. He's just not playing. We've also got Mackay, Chambers, Napoleon, Monaghan, McMenemy, and the backup goalkeeper Davidson on the bench. So it's our strongest team. Let's hope it should be good enough, shouldn't it? So we can see the team sheets there. I don't recognise any former players in their lineup, so there's no one to come back and haunt us. And what do we want to say to this? Just show me what you can do to keep the run going, I think. Yeah, we'll just do that. Point our finger, say we have faith in them, and get out there. The weakness, of course, is up top. Not necessarily a weakness, but I guess untested. We know that Picasso is, he signed from Italy this season. He's taking a little bit of time to settle in. He's not, let's say, he hasn't settled in the quickest. He's got a couple of goals, but certainly when he's played, he's not necessarily set us alight. So yeah, it's maybe slightly nervy times, just seeing if we can get the goals, but there's enough firepower. I think Lake and Scully are the wide players, probably have about 50 goals between this season, so there's plenty of goals on the pitch for us. We shouldn't need to worry about it, but you always do a little bit, don't you? Just that untested player up top. And of course, one thing Picasso doesn't necessarily have is a jumping reach. So we can't rely like we can with McDade of getting the ball wide and whipping the crosses in. Of course, balls like that over the top could be Picasso. Go and chase it, man. It's a bit of a nothing. And, the highlight will continue. And let's see if we can pressurize them into a mistake. Can we win that? We can't. Ball forward. Simpson gets it forward quickly. Scully to Armstrong. Can Armstrong thread a pass? Scully's making a good run forward. He finds him. Can he get a cross in? He goes past his man. Pull it down. He's there. It's back post. It's Lake. It's a 24th goal for Dylan Lake. Kean Scully with the assist. And in the 3rd minute of the final, we are 1-0 up. And that is almost the dream start, isn't it? Scully made a good run. Then was able to beat his man as well. And then he had Picasso. He had Armstrong. He had Lake. And he went to the back post, picked out Lake, and, well, Lake's not missing that, is he? And there we go. That's the perfect start. Dare we say, 1 finger on the trophy. It's very early to be saying that, isn't it? But we've said it now. Here we go. I'm going to pay a price for saying that, aren't I? Can we win this ball back? Scully does. He gets it forward, looking for Picasso. Picasso nods it down nicely for Armstrong. Look at the Picasso's got a gap in front of him. It's threaded into it. Lake is unmarked. He squares it. Lake is there. Oh, that is almost a late contender for goal of the season, really. It was wonderful football. Lake just couldn't quite find the finish. And it's not often we've said that about him this season. Hill wins the header. What's he doing that far forward? There's a good ball for Lake. He brings it down. Can he finish this time? It's a little dink. It's cleared off the line. Good defending. Credit where it's due. But, well, we're not having many shots. We're certainly having some good quality ones, though, aren't we? Picasso is looking nervous. And this is what I worried about. It is only still 1-0. And, well, would love a second goal before half-time. Here we go with Scully. It's blocked. It's a bit of a loose tackle. Lake gets blocked again. He tackles it away. Ellis should pick it up. Can he pull it in? He does. Oh, it's blocked away again. They're hanging on, aren't they? It's a panic clearance. If we can get the second goal, you would fancy us to go on and perhaps even rack up a score. But so far, it's not even 1-0 at the break. We still have about 30 seconds to play. We win that. Lake picks it up. Gets it tackled away, though. Can he win it back? Not quite. Ellis. Don't give away a penalty. But that's the block in. Oh, was it Fred Simpson with the clearance? Here we go with Lake. Picasso pulls into a wide area. Get out of the way, Picasso. Here we go with Lake. Scully's in the middle. Lake goes himself. And Dylan Lake, he is just too good. He's cheating at this level. And we've got Martin Mackay, who's arguably better, on the bench. But there we go. It's, well, it said Fred Simpson's assist is going to be played again and again. I don't know about that. He was just hacking it off the line. But it certainly is a wonderful individual effort from Dylan Lake. And the finish, how many times have we seen him do that across the goalkeeper this season? And just on the stroke of half-time, it is now 2-0. And that should just about be that. We'll point our finger. We will say, don't get complacent. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them. And it's just a matter of trying to see this out now, really, isn't it? Picasso's not had a great game up there. Yeah. I'm not worried about him yet. We can see the quality that he has. And I think in Europe, when we don't have a number 10 and we use him as a deep lying forward, I think we'll probably see the best of him sort of more so. But you'd like him to be getting a few goals at this level, wouldn't you? Dylan Lake, and Dylan Lake has a hat-trick in the final, 3-0, a 26th goal of the season now for him. It's been a wonderful, wonderful season. That's Cristiano Ronaldo numbers almost from the left wing, isn't it? And, well, he's lit this final up, hasn't he? Dylan Lake did him with the eyes, done at the near post. And that's 3-0, and that is game, isn't it? Do we want to make any changes? We will probably give Diora a run out because he has been a very useful player for us. He's just one of those guys. The amount of times we've brought him off the bench, and we've needed a goal, and he's turned games for us. So he's one of those guys that's really effective. I'm sort of talking myself into keeping him, if I'm honest. He's not on that much money. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Can Dylan Lake get a fourth in the final? Not quite. He can now. Dylan Lake, 4 goals in the final. And, well, this could be a record. It's the cup, so there's usually 1 or 2 hammerings early on in the earlier rounds. But Dylan Lake, 4 goals in the final. It's 4-0 to the Welders. And not quite as nice as he would have liked, but the rebound was there, tucked it away. The defense just really stopped, didn't they? And that is job done, isn't it? Can we defend this, please? Boys, Picasso at the near post. Ideally, he wouldn't be there. That's clearly a McDade McDade instruction I haven't changed. but that's okay. Here we go with Hill for Armstrong. No, he misses it. Lewis is there, across to Simpson. Simpson gets it forward to McQuaid. McQuaid to Armstrong. Armstrong getting wide there for Lake. Can he get across him? Will he go himself? He does get across him. Picasso's there. And Francesco Picasso with a third of the season. And, well, that's good to see. I'm glad he's got his goal. It'll also to help him settle in. Next season is when we want him to really hit the ground running for us in Europe. And, yeah, the fact that he's got a goal in the final here, hopefully that'll put him in good stead. It's a nice finish, actually, isn't it? Swept it into the corner there. And, yeah, this is going about as well as we could have ever hoped. All right, so let's make some changes here. 20 minutes to play. Picasso's got his goal. Let's get Diora on for a farewell appearance. He'll be playing as a target man, though. Lake, I don't want to take him off. He's doing so well. Let's take Munier off, and let's get Napoleon on for him. And we'll say that is that. And then the other thing with... Here we go, Armstrong. He scored some good free kicks this year, and that was almost right up there with anything he's scored. Is it, of course, a cracking save if that's a corner? Napoleon to take the corner. Towards Diora. Just couldn't quite get up for it. Here we go with Lake. Could he get 5 in the final? McQuaid to Simpson. Wide to Lake. Armstrong. And that'll do it for that highlight. Let's give him some more praise. And we do come back again for another highlight. I'm just looking White. He was with us. I think I've said that before. He was with us momentarily for about 6 months. He doesn't like me, apparently. It always comes up in the press that he wants to do stuff to me. There we go. Lake goes down. Let's change it. Let's get Dylan Lake on the penalty. How many goals can he get in the final? Have I changed it in time? Armstrong was taking it. No, Lake. Armstrong went to get the ball. Lake is standing over it. Can he get a 5th in the final? Dylan Lake. Oh, he's hit the post. Unlucky from Dylan Lake. Almost a 5th goal. We've got the corner to come in now from Napoleon. It's decent. It's Lewis. And Nathan Lewis with a 7th of the season. A 6-0 hammering in the final. Crusaders, I think we played them not that long ago in the league, of course, an episode or 2 ago. And I did say then that they're one of these teams that they either give us real trouble or we absolutely spank them. And we've turned up today and we've absolutely spanked them. McQuaid is looking tired. He's had a very busy end of the season, but let's leave him out there. He's club captain, and he is going to lift another trophy this season. There he is. The Hobbit Puppeteer. That's a little shorty there as well. Who's that? Another one. We've got some really, really small... Who is that? I think they're even smaller than McQuaid. But that's been, well, comprehensive, hasn't it? 6-0 in the final. This Welders side, we are something special, aren't we? Looking forward to next year now. We'll go in Europe. And, well, it's going to be a big season next season as well. Congratulations, Aussie. The Welders have a quadruple. Yeah, we do, don't we? I mean, it was all a little bit too easy, really. That wasn't it? Bit of a disgrace, I'd say. Certainly glad I didn't bother with the suit. I can tell you that for free. But, our boys played well. Dylan Lake was different class. And, if we can carry this form into next season now, God help Northern Ireland. So what do we say? I mean, it's just outstretched arms. It's been a wonderful season, boys. You deserve it. Go and have a party. So there we go. Victorious Harlan and Wolf Welders celebrate famous quadruple. It's undoubtedly been our best season at the club. Champions League group stage on top of everything else. More money in the bank. We've led them to glory, and look at that, 3 times now in 6 years. That's nice, isn't it? That shows that we're consistently one of the better teams. And of course, 4 goals and an assist for Dylan Lake, and a missed penalty as well. Now, just out of curiosity, I'm sure you guys are curious as well. What is the record in the Irish Cup for goals in a game? It is goals in a match. It's 5, so he would have equaled it had he got the penalty. But it would have go to the initial record holder, wouldn't it? So, in the end, wouldn't have made a difference for him. But a wonderful season comes to an end. Guys, wait right there. We will be right back for our end of season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Harlan and Wolf Welders end of season awards. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Thank you. Well, thank you and welcome to the H&W Welders End of Season Awards. It has been a magnificent season. Not only did we defend our league title, which was, thank you, yeah, it was wonderful, wasn't it? A massive goal difference, over 100. We also, of course, made the Champions League group stage, and, well, you'll notice there's caviar at your tables this evening. We've been able to splash out a little bit more thanks to that Champions League money. And, of course, that is all down to the players and their effort, so I think we begin this evening by giving them a big, hearty round of applause. Congratulations, boys. What a season it has been. Alright, the first award this evening is the Golden Pen, awarded to this season's best signing. And this guy, well, he was on loan and then decided that he liked us and he would join us on a permanent basis. It was on a free transfer as well. The Golden Pen for this season goes to our centre-back, Fred Simpson. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline. And, well, this season, a bit like last season, the winner had 10 yellow cards. And that man, it is always a centre-back, isn't it? It should be a centre-back. This award isn't won by a centre-back. The centre-backs are doing something wrong. So congratulations to this season's Golden Card winner, on loan, Nathan Lewis. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this season, well, the guy got 91% pass completion. I mean, he can pass, he can't tackle. The game's gone. It's Nathan Lewis. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And, well, this guy, he's a club legend. He's been with us since he was a kid. And, well, he set a new league record this season as well as a new club record. 26 assists overall. Congratulations, William McQuaid. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to that player that we can rely on, the man with the highest average match rating. And this guy is, well, he's a star, isn't he? A star of the final, a star of the season. An average match rating of 7.64. The Golden Anchor goes to Dylan Lake. The next award comes from the medical department. It is the Golden Cross for this season's most injured player. And this guy he's an important player for us. He's a good player for us. But he did miss 25% of the season this season. And that has won him the Golden Cross. So congratulations, Roy Hill. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And, well, pretty much, I think 90% of the squad is eligible for this award. But the man that's won it had a wonderful season, and I'm glad that he's got a little bit of recognition this evening. So the Golden Soother for this season goes to Anthony Armstrong. The next award is the Golden Boot, awarded, of course, to this season's top goal scorer. And, well, he just fell a little bit short, didn't he? Equaled the league record last season. Couldn't quite get those numbers again this season. But a very impressive 39 goals nonetheless. He's a little bit of a hop along right now thanks to that injury. But the Golden Boot goes to Aaron McDade. The next award is the Horse's Ass for this season's worst player. And, well, we couldn't give it to a player this year, could we? We were brilliant. All of you. You were all superb. But there was one man at the club that continues to sabotage us, continues to try and prevent us from winning, to be honest. He sold off two of our best players, one of them to Linfield. So the Horse's Ass this season is, congratulations, Mr. Chairman. You're going to sack me, really, in front of all these people? Yeah, I didn't think so, so go and take a seat. Alright, the next award is one that I know means a lot to the players. It's the Viewer's Choice Award, as voted by you watching at home on YouTube. And, well, this season, it was a case of 4 nominees. And I know everybody, I want to thank everybody, and the players want to thank everybody who voted. And 71% of those votes went to this man. It's Mr. Hopalong, Mr. Goal himself, Aaron McDade. Now, before we get to the big one that announced this season's Player of the Year, we do need to acknowledge the team of the season. If you just direct your eyes up to the board, you will see that the goalkeeper is Zayanetti. The back four is Ellis, Simpson, Lewis, and Hill. The midfield duo is McQuaid and Munier. The wingers are Lake and Scully. Superb they've been all year. The number 10 is Armstrong. And the striker is, of course, Aaron McDade. Congratulations, guys. You've all been absolutely sensational. And this, of course, brings us to the big one now. The Golden Star for this season's Player of the Season. And, well, this club, apparently, we love a goalkeeper. I'll have to go back and check how many times a goalkeeper has won this award. And this season is no different, despite the goals flying in at one end. It was the other end that we were concerned with for Player of the Year. Controversial, perhaps, but the Golden Star goes to a very well-deserved Andrea Zanetti. Congratulations, Andrea, and the rest of the winners this evening. It's been a memorable year, and it'll be tough to live up to it next season, I'll be honest. But if we can get back into that Champions League group stage and run away with the league again, dare we say the word invincible, then you never know. We could be standing here this time again next year, feeling just as proud of ourselves. But thank you, everybody who's come out in the auditorium tonight. Thank you for you watching at home, and I look forward to seeing you all back again at Tillysman Park next season. Thank you and good night. So there we go, end of season awards are done for the year, and what a year it was. 4 trophies, and yeah, just good times all around. If we have a look at signings here, now the signing of the season went to Fred Simpson. In terms of permanent signings, he was of course a loan that we turned permanent. There wasn't much opposition there. I mean, Picasso didn't do enough to be considered, and yeah, he was really the only new signing that played. Of course, a lot of the other new guys there were all... they were all loanees. And if we have a look at the players that left, obviously Davidson, he has left and he's doing well, so good for him. McGreevy, well, we've seen him, haven't we? He's not done too well, actually, at Linfield, which is a shame, isn't it? And Kyle Fisher, of course, was the other big star that we sold. This one was a little bit more what was my decision, basically, because we were going to lose him for nothing. He's done okay in France without being sensational, but good luck to him there. And you can see all the rest of the players that have left. We've seen a few of them here and there, but we haven't. No one's really gone and set the world alight. You can see that from the average ratings, really. It's only Davidson that's left and done anything of note. Now, in terms of the season results, we won the league. Only a B-. I mean, what have you got to do to get an A around, or even just a B+? I mean, unbelievable. But anyway, that is what it is. The Champions League, we got to the group stage. Again, only a B+. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, we didn't do much when we got there, I suppose, but still. All-Ireland Cup, we won that, of course. The Peaky Blinders Cup, we've just seen it absolutely smashed in the final. Wonderful stuff, that one. And then, of course, we've got the League Cup, which we won as well. 5-0. I tell you, we do okay in finals this year, don't we? The County Antrim Shield, we got knocked out by Glentoran, and that was penalties, I believe, wasn't it? And, of course, Tunnock's Caramel Wafer Cup, again, we got knocked out, I think, on penalties after another 0-0 draw, which we have that sort of game in us, unfortunately. But still, we weren't taking it super seriously, were we? Biggest win, a 7-1 over Glentoran. That was spectacular. The match to remember, the 2-0 win in Israel against Maccabi Haifa. That's way back in the European qualifying rounds. But that was obviously a good result for us. And the goal of the season, it was that Dylan Lake sensational strike, his second goal in that final. So that will be a goal you can vote for momentarily when we get goal of the season going. In terms of finances, we can see that there's not too much there. Sponsorship was up, broadcast revenue was down. Though I do think we've still got a little bit of money to come in from the Champions League, which will boost that back up again. Corporate hospitality was up. Look at that competition prize money, 16.5 million. Wonderful stuff. And we can see match day and commercial revenue there as well. Team of the season, difficult to argue with it, isn't it? There's no one there that I don't think wouldn't be there. Harsh on Napoleon, I would say. He had another good year by anyone's standards. And yeah. We've just got a really good team right now, don't we? Which is wonderful to see. The accolades, you can see, I mean, I had a few this year, which is nice. I don't usually win much in terms of those sort of awards, but we can see again the wrap up of all the award winners there. Now, this is of course just for the league. These numbers, I believe. McDade with most man of the match award, which isn't something we give out on the night, and William McQuaid continues to lead the way every season, just about when it comes to passes completed per 90 minutes. Competition awards. We've got Player of the Year. I think we'll probably get to these in a second. Top goal scorer as well. Young Player of the Year for McDade, and European Golden Shoe. Did he win that again, or was that from last year still? I'm not quite sure. Record breakers. McQuaid set a club record for assists. Zanetti set a club record for clean sheets. McQuaid extended his club record for appearances. McDade extended his club record for league goals. Picasso was the highest transfer fee we've paid. Brendan Davidson was the highest fee we'd received. And Gary Turpie became the club's youngest ever scorer at the age of 16 years and 71 days. So history in the making. Wonderful season it's been. And yeah, bring on next season. There's the team of 2023. If you want to have a bit of a longer look at all that, just give it a quick pause. Yeah, this is seasonal stuff. XG, so we outdid our XG, outdid our points, but we would have won the league either way, so that's good to see. Vision and expectation. What do they want us to do in the Champions League? Reach the playoff minimum. I mean, we just have to do it, don't we? Squad dynamics updates coming into the summer. McDade and McQuaid. We have 2 team leaders now, which is good. 4 highly influential players. That's starting to look a little bit more, a little bit better, isn't it? New season team report. We can see that there. Again, this is the team. We'll have a bit of a better look at this ahead of next episode with the what's it called? Summer transfer special. Of course, Rory Hill won the Golden Cross for most injured player. 2 months injured with his hip injury. So well done to him, of course. End of season break, and that will just about bring us to the goal of the season competition. Now we'll go down and have a look at the best 11, so you can have a look at that while I explain what's going to happen. But most of you are aware of this right now. The Dylan Lake goal that the game gave us goal of the season, plus 3 others I deem worthy, will be available for you to vote for. Just like player of the season, there'll be a link at the very top of the description below. Click on that, take you through to a straw poll, and I will announce the winner early next season once you guys have had a bit of a chance to vote. Now, of course, we're going to have some honourable mentions before that, so lots and lots of good goals we scored. I mean, we scored over 100 goals in the league alone, so a big selection to choose from. But until next time, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, if you've enjoyed the season, hit thumbs up. Let me know what you'd like to see us do in the transfer window in the comments, and I'll see you next time for a summer transfer special. Take care. And here are our top 4 goals from the 30-31 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.